Let's kick things off with a truth that too many people brush aside. Your life doesn't transform by accident or luck. It transforms through the choices you make. And one of the most profound choices you'll ever make is how you use your words. Words aren't just fleeting sounds. They're powerful seeds that take root and grow into the reality of your future. Every sentence you speak is planting something, either a vibrant garden of possibilities or a patch of thorny weeds. Far too many people carelessly toss out phrases like, "I'm never lucky," "I'll always struggle," or "life's just too hard," and then wonder why their world feels chaotic and unfulfilling. Your tongue is the rudder of your life's ship, steering you toward calm shores or jagged cliffs. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible power of your words and how you can harness them to craft a life that excites you, inspires others, and stands the test of time. Words are far more than noise. They're the blueprint of your existence. They shape your beliefs, which guide your decisions, and those decisions carve out your destiny. When you talk about your challenges, your ambitions, or your future, you're either laying a foundation for growth or chipping away at your potential. Let's get real. If you're constantly saying, "I'm not good enough," "I always mess up," or "life's unfair," you're programming your mind to expect failure. It's like writing a script for defeat and then acting it out. But when you shift to phrases like, "I'm learning every day," "I'll find a way," or "this challenge is making me stronger," you're scripting a story of progress. Changing your words isn't just a small tweak. It rewires your thinking. And when your thinking shifts, new doors swing open. Better habits form, relationships deepen, and opportunities you never imagined start to appear. Let's talk about your most potent tool, your voice. It's not wealth, not connections, not even raw talent. It's the words you choose to speak. Your words can build bridges to new possibilities or burn them to ashes. They can ignite courage in your heart or sow seeds of doubt. They can mend broken spirits or shatter someone's confidence in a single breath. Ancient wisdom tells us that life and death lie in the power of the tongue, and that truth is as relevant today as ever. Every single day, you're speaking something into existence. Are you constructing a future with words of hope, determination, and purpose? Or are you dismantling your dreams with complaints, sarcasm, and self-doubt? Picture two people facing the same obstacle. One says, "Nothing ever works out for me." They're defeated before they even try. The other says, "I don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out." They're already in motion, propelled by their words. That's the magic of language. It creates momentum, pushing you toward action or trapping you in a cycle of excuses. This isn't about plastering on fake positivity or pretending life is all sunshine. It's about speaking truth with intention. You don't have to lie to yourself. You just need to declare your progress. Try saying, "I'm not where I want to be, but I'm moving forward." Or, "I make mistakes, but I don't give up." These aren't empty affirmations. They're anchors that keep you grounded while pointing you toward growth. Your words don't just affect you. They ripple outward, touching everyone around you. One encouraging phrase like, "You're stronger than you realize," can shift someone's entire perspective. But a careless jab like, "You always screw this up," can linger in their mind for years. Be the person who speaks life, who lifts others up, who inspires them to keep going. I challenge you for the next 24 hours to watch your words like a hawk. Are they rooted in fear or faith? Are they focused on problems or solutions? Make a deliberate choice to stop letting your voice sabotage your future. Don't just spill whatever you're feeling. Speak your intentions, your values, the person you're working to become. To truly succeed, you need to talk like a winner. Winners don't waste energy whining about what's unfair or dwelling on what they lack. They speak the language of possibility, resilience, and ownership. Instead of, I have to go to work, they say, I get to go to work and make a difference. Instead of, this is too hard, they say, it's tough, but I'm capable of handling it. These shifts may seem subtle, but they're seismic. Every sentence you speak either trains you to shrink back or pushes you to stretch forward. Winners focus on solutions, not complaints. Anyone can point out what's wrong. It takes no skill to say, this is a mess. But it takes strength and vision to say, here's how we can make it better. Clarity is another hallmark of winners. They don't mumble vague hopes like, I hope things get better. They declare, I'm aiming for a 20% raise this year, and here's my plan. Clear words create clear lives, while vague words lead to vague results. Your tone matters just as much as your words. A hesitant, I guess I'll try, leaks energy and signals doubt. A firm, I'll do it, builds momentum and convinces your mind you're ready. And don't underestimate the power of silence. It's a winner's secret weapon. Knowing when to stay quiet, like when gossip swirls or critics try to bait you, shows discipline and quiet confidence. You don't need to answer every jab or jump into every argument. Silence can say, I'm above this, louder than any comeback. Surround yourself with people who speak like winners, who challenge you to think bigger, act bolder, and dream further. If you can't find them yet, become that person yourself. For the next 7 days, audit your vocabulary. Swap loser phrases like, this isn't for me, for winner phrases like, I'm ready to learn what it takes. Your words are rehearsals for your future. What you say in private becomes what you live in public. Now let's tackle a sneaky thief that derails so many: casual negativity. Those little comments like, I always screw up, that's just my luck, or I'll probably fail, seem harmless on the surface, but they're deadly. They pile up, brick by brick, forming a wall that blocks your potential. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between sarcasm and sincerity. It just absorbs what you say. If you joke, I'm always broke, your mind says, got it, let's stay broke. Multiply those comments across weeks, months, and years, and you've built a prison with your own words. Negative words don't just describe your life, they direct it, like a GPS leading you to a destination you never wanted. Instead of, I can't afford it, say, how can I make this possible? Instead of, I'm terrible at this, say, I'm getting better with every try. These shifts aren't about denying reality. They're about choosing which part of reality to feed. For the next 7 days, catch every negative comment before it leaves your mouth and replace it with something that reflects your potential. Your future is listening, so stop cursing it with careless words. Your words are a mirror of your deepest beliefs. If you say, I'll never get ahead, you're revealing a belief that defeat is your destiny. But if you say, I'm learning from every setback, you're showing faith in your ability to grow. To change what you believe, start with what you say. You don't need to feel confident to speak confidently. Just speak, and the confidence will grow. Try saying, I'm building my skills, instead of, I'm not good enough. Or, I'm mastering my finances, instead of, I'm bad with money. Your words set expectations, and life has a way of rising or falling to meet them. This week, study your language like a detective. What story are your words telling? If it's one of limitation, fear, or regret, it's time to rewrite the script. You're both the narrator and the editor of your life. Say, "I'm growing into someone I'm proud of," or "This challenge is temporary, and I'm building momentum." Every sentence is a steering wheel, turning you toward a new path. Conversations are investments. Choose them wisely. Every chat you have either adds value to your life or drains it. Talks filled with gossip, complaints, or excuses shrink your world, leaving you feeling heavy and stuck. But conversations about growth, solutions, and vision expand your horizons and light a fire within you. Take a moment to audit your conversations. Who are you talking to most? What topics dominate your discussions? How do you feel when you walk away? If you leave drained, cynical, or distracted, it's time to rethink your circle. Seek out people who dream big, plan boldly, and speak progress. And just as importantly, become someone worth talking to. Speak with clarity, purpose, and encouragement. Your words can spark ideas, inspire action, or plant hope in someone's heart. One meaningful conversation can change a trajectory, while a careless one can cost you momentum. For the next week, make every conversation count. Focus on ideas that build, not noise that tears down. Leadership isn't about titles, seniority, or loud voices. It's about language that inspires others to follow. Great leaders speak vision. This is where we're going, and here's why it matters. They take responsibility. I missed the mark, but I'll make it right. They instill belief. I see something in you. You're capable of more. Their words create trust and momentum, even in the toughest storms. You don't need to shout to lead. Just speak with calm, clear purpose. Avoid leading with fear or threats. People may tolerate it, but they won't stay loyal. True loyalty comes from courage, clarity, and belief. Silence is also a leadership tool. Staying quiet in drama, pausing to listen, or refusing to gossip shows strength and wisdom. For the next 24 hours, speak like a leader. Cast vision, own your choices, and lift others up. Your words can change the energy in a room and the people in it. Your self-talk is the loudest voice you'll ever hear. You listen to it more than any boss, friend, or mentor. If it's whispering, "I'm not ready," "I always fail," or "This is too much," it's eroding your foundation. You can't bully yourself into greatness with shame or insults. Instead, counter doubt with truth. "I'm improving every day," or "Challenges are making me stronger." This isn't about lying to yourself. It's about coaching yourself with purpose. Ask yourself, if someone else spoke to me the way I speak to myself, would I trust them? Would I feel encouraged? If the answer is no, it's time to change the dialogue. For a week, track your self-talk. Catch the doubt and replace it with determination. Swap fear for focus, shame for strategy. The person who wins the conversation in their mind wins in every other area of life. Your words shape your network. Speak with discipline, clarity, and growth, and you'll attract people who value those qualities. Whining and excuses draw complainers. Vision and purpose draw builders. Listen to how the people you admire speak, how they frame challenges, ask questions, and describe success. Then ask, do I sound like someone they'd want to connect with? Eliminate filler phrases like, "I'm just getting by," and replace them with "I'm building momentum." Every conversation is an audition for bigger opportunities. You never know who's listening or what doors your words might unlock. For the next week, speak like the person your dream network would respect. Your language is your entry card to better rooms, bolder futures, and meaningful connections. Gratitude is a game changer, and it's more than a feeling. It's a language you can learn to speak fluently. Don't wait for perfect circumstances to feel thankful. Speak gratitude now, even in the mess. Instead of "I'm so busy," say "I'm thankful for meaningful work that keeps me engaged." Instead of "My life's a mess," say "I'm grateful for the chance to grow through challenges." Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means choosing to see the value in the pressure. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible. And that shift is magnetic. People are drawn to those who appreciate the moment, not those who complain about it. For the next 7 days, before you voice a single complaint, name 3 things you're grateful for out loud. Do it even when the day feels heavy, especially then. Watch how it shrinks your problems, boosts your resilience, and changes the energy around you. Gratitude isn't weakness, it's wisdom, and it transforms your life one thankful word at a time. Be mindful of how you speak about others. It reveals more about you than it does about them. Gossip, criticism, and mockery expose your insecurities and focus far more than they expose someone else's flaws. When you tear others down, you're painting a picture of your own character. Instead, speak with respect and grace, even when addressing mistakes. Talk about people as if they're standing right there. If you need to correct someone, do it with clarity and care, not cruelty. Say, "I know you can do better," instead of "You're always a mess." Your words about others build your reputation. For a week, refuse to speak negatively about anyone behind their back. Choose to uplift, even if it's just saying, "They're working through it," or "I believe they'll figure it out." This doesn't make you naive, it makes you noble. How you talk in private shapes how others see you in public, and it determines who trusts you. Silence is a powerful sentence, often stronger than any words you could speak. It's not emptiness or retreat. It's wisdom, restraint, and confidence. Stay silent when gossip swirls. Pause before reacting in anger, and listen fully when someone else is speaking. Silence creates space for clarity, better decisions, and deeper understanding. It says, "I don't need to prove myself with noise." For the next 24 hours, practice strategic silence. Let others speak first. Refuse to be pulled into petty arguments, and let your quiet presence carry weight. When you do speak, make it measured, meaningful, and unforgettable. The person who masters when to speak and when to stay silent has mastered one of the greatest disciplines of life. Successful people leave linguistic clues, and one of the clearest is their phrases. They say, "Let's figure it out," instead of "I don't know what to do." They say, "What can I learn from this?" instead of "Why does this always happen?" They say, "I take full responsibility," instead of pointing fingers. These phrases build a mindset of action, ownership, and progress. Create your own list of 10 power phrases that reflect the person you want to become, like, "I'm always learning," "Done is better than perfect," or "Consistency beats intensity." Say them daily, out loud, until they become part of your identity. Your phrases shape your perspective, and your perspective shapes your reality. Choose words that pave the road to results, not regret. Your words are a conversation with your future. Every sentence you speak is a message sent forward in time. If you say, "I'm stuck," or "I'll never make it," you're scripting a smaller, colder future. But if you say, "I'm building something meaningful," or "I'm preparing for greatness," you're laying the groundwork for possibility. Speak progress, not pain. "I'm learning to lead," "I'm setting up for success," or "I'm stronger than my setbacks." This isn't about fantasy. It's about framing your reality with intention. Your words guide your habits, shape your decisions, and set the direction for your life. For the next week, treat your language like a letter to your future self. Say, "I'm planting seeds today," or "I'm moving forward one step at a time." The life you speak now is the life you'll walk into later. Master your mouth, and you master your life. Your words are the frame through which you see the world, the code that programs your mind, and the force that influences those around you. They're either building belief or reinforcing fear, leading you forward or locking you in place. You're not a victim of your language. You're its author. Decide today to speak with more discipline, more clarity, more faith, and more wisdom. Ask yourself, what story am I telling with my words? Am I echoing weakness or declaring strength? Am I spreading doubt or planting courage? Your life today is the echo of the words you spoke yesterday, and tomorrow is already listening. So speak boldly, speak progress, speak gratitude, purpose, and truth. Use words that stir action, align with your vision, and lift others higher. When in doubt, choose silence over sabotage. The person who leads with language, who builds with words, who speaks with intention becomes unstoppable. Start right now. Speak the life you want, and then go live what you spoke.